Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FPO coverage of the Front Nine, the Mid-America Open, brought to you guys by Discraft here on the Disc Golf Network. I am your commentator, Luke Humphries, joined by FPO sensation, Kat Mertsch. How are we doing tonight, Kat?
Doing pretty well, bud. How are you?
Pretty good. Looking forward to watching these ladies slay this course. It's a combination of distance and accuracy that they'll need out here. Plenty of elevation changes as well. Look forward to watching you, as well as Deann Carey. And who else do we have on the card?
We have Cynthia Ricciotti from Columbia, Missouri, and Ellen Widboom from Florida.
All right, so we've got some backhand dominant. Ellen's going to be throwing some forehands as well. Hole 1, we start out with a par 5. It's got the creek on the right side as well as crossing the first two shots. So elevated green. This is the exact green that Jennifer Allen won her Masters World Championship, I believe it was, earlier this year with a huge 100-foot putt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Course in America, Harmony Bends at Strawn Park in Columbia, Missouri, for the 38th annual Mid-America Open, presented by Discraft. This is the 9:40 tee time. And teeing off first, a hard touring pro playing her 228th PDGA event this weekend, 94 career wins, second here last year. A good finish here puts her over 55,000 in career winnings. The Throwdown the Mountain and 2021 Florida Disc Golf Champion from Brooksville, Florida, Ellen Widboom.
Quite an intro there.
Oh yeah, he was on topic.
That guy's voice is butter. He shouldn't do anything for free. The second he starts speaking, he should be getting paid. Looks like a sidewinder. Understable fairway driver from Ellen, looking to land short of that creek, which she does perfectly.
This weekend marks 195 PDGA events with 34 wins, 6th here at the Mid-America Open last year. The current Carolina Clash champion from Shelby, North Carolina, Deann Carey.
There you are, getting hype in the background.
Oh yeah, you always gotta hype your buds up.
Are these girls that you play with regular basis, maybe some practice rounds?
Yeah, for sure. I play a lot of practice rounds with Deann. She's throwing her Toro here.
And
That's a good shot from her.
For
as
sure.
a junior
Good
in
layup.
2015, as an advanced AM in 2018, the same year she went on to win the Junior World Championship. Now a pro and current Chain Star Massacre champion, hometown favorite from Columbia, Missouri, Cynthia Ricciotti.
And you heard it right there. Cynthia is the localest of locals, growing up right here in Columbia, Missouri. She's played this course plenty of times. Look to see her experience pay off.
Nice, this is looking good out of the hand.
Wow. That's actually... That went a little far. Do you think she was going for it?
Absolutely, she was.
Okay.
She just landed a little short. She's safe, though.
Oh, is she? Insider knowledge.
Playing her 4th Mid-America Open. Welcome back from Rosebud, Arkansas, Kat Mertsch.
Long way from Rosebud these days, aren't we?
5 hours and 46 minutes.
All right. What are you going with here?
Star Shrike.
Ooh.
Pretty smooth pull from Mertch.
Really smooth pull from Mertsch. You see a lot of people laying that up. You choose to go full speed and pure it. It's a great way to start your round.
Definitely a boost of confidence.
A little low from Deann. We heard the announcer say that this is your 4th time playing the tournament. Were there any changes to the course that you saw? Are they notable?
Absolutely not. The course plays the same as it has in the past years. I mean, besides last year, we didn't play here due to flooding, but the course has not changed.
Yeah. This course has had flooding issues in the past. Looks like we'll be totally clear this week. The weather is actually, on the other side of things, extremely warm. Temperatures into the 90s with high humidity as well. That's going to be one of the battles to watch this week.
Yes, it is.
All right, good standstill. Forehand from Cynthia. Looks like she's got Kyle on the bag. He knows this course pretty well. Defending champion. All right. We saw that you had the backhand, showing us you've got the forehand. A little bit left of ideal, but you should be able to scramble from there.
As long as you're up there, I mean, you have a plethora of windows you can hit. Deann looking to set up for her other shot.
Yeah, there's some windows to choose from that position that she's going to be in. There'll be hyzer route, a straight route. It's just distance control into that green.
You got to control the height a bit too.
Definitely.
Cynthia with a nice sidearm approach.
She's going to be in that landing zone as well. That's where you want to approach from. Can't leave it short though. Just a
Ellen's been
layup.
putting a lot of work on her backhands lately. They've been looking really good.
It's something that she hasn't done much in the past.
Yeah.
Deann's approach to the green catches the last guardian tree. We'll see if do you know if she's going to be spotted across the creek?
Yeah, she was spotted across the creek because the tree was in bounds.
Okay, and you're looking at a forehand and hyzer. Oh. Well, that's nice.
A little bit of luck. Start the day. It's pretty good.
Not bad. Drop in birdie. Cynthia, hyzer, somewhere around 160 feet. This looks great. But a little bit strong. She'll have a comeback putt with a cliff behind it. She'll have to make a decision. Like,
just a little bit of a clip.
Yeah, it dropped down out of bounds as well. Unfortunate. She just needs to get this one up and down.
Looking good.
Oh my goodness.
That was looking real good.
Would have been a clutch moment. She'll have that one for, I believe, a double bogey. Great bid from Cynthia. Standstill outside circle 2.
It's kind of a scary putt too to have.
This is a better angle to be putting at just outside the circle for Deann. She's got a smooth little step putt, little jumper that she does.
Yeah, a little jammer.
Pretty accurate. That's a good putt there from Boomer. Put a plug in it. First hole's out of the way. You've got plenty of golf left to correct those mistakes and build on a nice round. Double bogey as well from Deann. So you're picking up 3 strokes on those ladies each.
Yeah, but you can lose it just as quick. This course is unforgiving when you're off your lines.
Yep. Plenty of gaps to hit. Plenty of rollaway opportunities. It's just the start, but it's a good one for the Merchinator.
Not too bad.
What are the ladies looking at here on hole 2, Kat?
Ladies are looking at a par 4, 615. You got to throw up to this area right here. This is pretty much the landing zone. You set yourself up towards the basket on this straight fairway. You've got the creek that comes in play on the right, and an elevated green to hit with 2 guardian trees, well 3 really. It's a pretty good hole.
Yeah, super guarded green. That's going to be the key, making sure that these ladies get left. Don't allow that disc to roll right. But first, you got to set it up. What are you going with here?
I'm throwing an MD3.
Going with the left route.
Wanted to get a little bit more turn out of that, but still, that's not a bad mistake to have.
You got the distance out of it. Didn't hit anything. Cynthia taking a couple deep breaths. Similar to mistake to yourself, just didn't get it turned over enough.
It's imperative to get it turned over when you're going for that left gap.
It's a better miss than early right, though, wouldn't you say?
Yes, for sure.
So you guys have left yourself an opportunity at par still. Boomer just let that one go late a little bit, flipped it over slightly. She'll be on that left side as well.
This is a good looking shot from Deann. Yeah, this is a pretty good shot.
Gorgeous shot from her.
I think that was our star roadrunner.
Held the turn the whole way. That's what ladies are looking to do here.
She said it was the first time she threw it down the fairway, even in practice.
Yeah, this just needs to get down. The further it goes right, the trickier that upshot entry is. Looks like she might have an alleyway, but there will be plenty of out of bounds staring her in the face. Cynthia looking for a roller angle release forehand flex that doesn't really keep that angle very well, and she is on that right side. Things get tricky from over there, Kat.
Without a doubt.
That looks like a smart position play from yourself.
Yeah, I just wanted to try to get it out there and maybe even push the fairway.
Is that tree going to be in your way?
I don't think so.
And the one to miss. And probably a harder position now over here on the left side. A little more conservative bid there.
Yeah, but she makes do with it. That's setting her up pretty well for her next shot.
It does. What are you going with here?
I'm going with a Champion Glow Thunderbird.
Something that'll give you some glide, but then finish strong.
Yeah, I held on to it for a little bit and misaimed it.
Just barely, though. That looked like it had the proper distance.
It was. It would have been close.
Cynthia, looking to get herself back into the fairway. Kind of throws it through the fairway on that one. Leaves herself another tricky spot. It's a dangerous shot right here with a disc that fades back towards the OB.
Nice. That's a good execution for Widboom.
Great shot from Ellen. Stay high. Oh, beautiful shot from Deann. Matching the slope and the disc perfectly. It's a touchy shot here. Unfortunate full flight off of that tree, and she's got a pretty similar shot. This one easier, though. Looking to set it up there by the bucket. Oh, my goodness. Double skips off the rock, Cat. As a competitor, is that playing into your mind as you're lining up very nearly the same approach?
I try not to focus on other people's games too much personally, but I don't know how other people think. I have heard some of the competitors, they're like, man, I love it when people mess up. It opens up a window. I try to think my competitor's not going to make a mistake.
Good putts from Cynthia and Ellen. Looked like Cynthia was bleeding from her knee.
Yeah.
She slipped down those rocks.
Yeah.
Dangerous little spot right there. It makes sense why they have the out of bounds. It's a bogey for you, but looks pretty good compared to the rest of the card at this point. Two plays tricky. Worth noting, there's only one hole on this front nine that plays under par, hole 8.
The little one up the hill?
Yeah.
Wow.
Here we have a little one up a hill, but going back down into a very fast green and a gap that you must hit the entire way. It's only 262 feet, but it's a very tricky hole, Cat. What do you suggest to attack this one?
Just try not to think about it too much and gun it down there and accept whatever happens. Some strange things can happen on this hole, for sure. It's not a give me.
Love seeing Ellen go into that backhand.
She's been grinding it out. It's been looking really good.
Fortunate to get through that little gap, but she set herself up nicely. Oh no. Don't. Oh, what an angle to drop down on.
Yeah.
Deann, typically good at these tight wood hyzers.
Oh, she's incredible at them. She just pipes them down there.
From the Carolinas.
Mm-hmm.
You know that she's hitting those on a regular basis.
Oh, yeah.
Nice filter at the end of that shot as well. She's inside the circle, 26 feet for her birdie. Ooh, not the
Nice little
worst
tree
touch.
It's helpful.
It's a tricky putt, though. To run the putt from 50 feet, about where Cynthia is, requires a very aggressive mindset. Dang. What were you looking at there?
I don't know, man. It's something weird just happened.
I think that's called disc golf.
Yeah, this is a nice little buttery shot.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Little extra roll that you didn't need, but very touchy there. Minimizing the damage.
Ellen with a buttery shot as well.
Oh my
Almost
goodness.
hits the pole.
And it too runs out a little bit down that hill. Hard to tell on camera, but the fall away behind this basket is real.
It's ridiculous.
Look at the respect that it gets from Cynthia right there.
Yep. Deann lining up for her birdie. Nice. Nice jammer.
Great hole from her. Hit the gap. And the nice putt. Very uphill putt for you. A little awkward.
Just a bit.
No problem for you. Ellen from a similar spot. Another great putt from her. Couple good pars in a row for Ellen. She's known for her consistency. That's going to be something that will do you very well out here. Having a consistent game, staying right around par. I mean, if you look at it right there, Natalie Ryan's in the lead at a couple under, but there's only 4 ladies in the field under par at this point. Playing even par golf is exceptional out here, is it not, Kat?
Absolutely it is. It sets you up for the next day.
That's right. We see Holland Handley coming off a good win, also on the list, and then a bunch of names that are very common on that list. Sarah Hokum, Knows the Woods, Jessica Weiss as well. A couple new names up there as well. Stacy Ronsley and Stacy Haas. Nice to see them.
Very good to see them.
A dainty little par 3. Hole
But
4.
so challenging.
Isn't it requires like a very understable putter thrown very softly. It's very easy to overthrow it as well.
Yes, it is. You can take a little sidearm, a little floaty sidearm. The Halo Polecat seems to be real good on this hole.
Okay.
It's coming a bit low out of Deann's hand off the tee.
That's one of the hardest parts about this hole is to get your disc nose down halfway through the flight.
Not a friendly tree kick for Ellen.
Now, if that's her disc there, she will have a chance to get up and down. See if Cynthia can right the ship. Looked like she crushed it. You heard it out of her mouth.
Yeah, but I'd rather have that than hit early for sure. You're down on the even ground with that shot.
Yeah, easy par. And look at you. Going with, is that a Toro?
That is a Toro.
On the forehand?
Yep. Just a little, caught it off on a little bit of the left side.
But you'll have a putt from circle 2.
Yeah.
Ellen, off of another tee pad, throwing another backhand, just catches the back wall as it turns into the fairway. These are not easy upshots.
No. Deann throwing a Toro. Putting it right down there. It's pretty good.
Yeah, great up and down for her. She knew it right out of her hand. Here you go for a birdie look. Oh my gosh, just a foot short. Your putting has been looking fantastic, Kat. Have you been doing anything different? Talk a little bit about that.
I've just been trying to make more putts. I've been trying to do more putting and use my brain effectively. That looked pretty good out of the hand, just a little low on the follow.
Yeah, I did. Nice technical running jumper from Cynthia. Oh no. Ellen misses the bogey putt, so she'll be tapping in her double. That's a good up and down for Deann Carey's par there. Nice par from Cynthia. Couple in a row. Trending in the right direction. And we've got some tap-ins for you and Ellen. Yours being for par.
I have never seen another group of people talk about their thing the way that disc golfers talk about our thing. And it feels like you're a part of it. It feels like no matter how big the sport gets, you being a part of it, you feel like you have an investment in it, and it's yours.
They say, like, you're the greatest of all time, but in my mind, that is not true. There are 2 other women that I'm tied with. Until I get that 6th world title, that is still up for debate. So this is so important to me to cement my name in disc golf history as the most winning woman to ever play the game.
And we are back, hole 5, par 4. One of the most picturesque drives that you will have up this rock wall, bending around to the right as it snakes, and then back down the hill again. Definitely a sidewinder right here, but a beautiful hole nonetheless. It's not the distance that's tricky on this one, Kat.
No. You just got to get it up there. Your tee shot's the most important shot, in my opinion.
Are you going to the left or are you aiming to the right?
I'm aiming for the right gap.
Just a more direct
Yes.
look up the hill.
Nice.
Good shot from Deann all the way to the top,
Very smooth.
showing us that left gap. Substantially more difficult an approach from the standstill position that she'll be forced to execute. Here you are. Indeed, going up that right gap. Oh, and it did. You're way up there.
Yeah, that's why I choose the right gap. It penetrates the fairway in a way that I like.
Yeah, definitely a more direct route.
Yes.
Ellen likes it. Catches that one she's got to miss, but it does come down on the edge. She should be able to manage a par from there. This is a very, very uphill second shot from here. Probably wanted that to turn a little more to the left, not fade out as much, but she's up there. She's penetrated. And I believe Ellen's left with about 320 feet from here. This would be an amazing up and down if she could pull that off. That's in good position, though. I think she's about 80 feet from the basket down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Deann, from her good drive, a little pinched on that center tree right there. Unfortunate to end up in that position. But here you are from position A. Going with what?
Firebird.
Looking to flex it to the left and let it die out.
Hung on to it for a little too long for it to do that. But still a good position nonetheless.
Yeah. Like we said, pars really good on this course. You guys are playing a lot of the same tee pads that the FPO is playing from, so. A good throw and catch from Cynthia. She'll have an Anheuser bid for her par, I believe.
Deann clipping one of those trees, but just up by the basket, so it doesn't really matter.
Ooh. That looked good from here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cynthia opting for the hyzer route. This one is super tricky. It's about a 1 out of 10, I think. Oh, very nearly pulls it off from 40 feet.
Still a pretty good bid, though. That was a tough putt.
Fantastic bid.
Good putt from Ellen.
Yeah. She's had a couple bogey putts already that didn't go her way. I think that tempo was perfect for that putt. Little uphill. Looked like she didn't rush anything.
Par for Deann.
A couple good pars in a row for Deann. Hitting woods gaps and putts is definitely the strength of Deann's game. When she gets going on the green, she can putt as well as anybody.
Yes, she can. She's pretty ridiculous. Hole 6 is a par 3. It's 277. Pretty nice bend around the corner. There's this dead tree up there that it gets in the way of just about every good drive, so you kind of want to almost shank it off to the left for it to get up to the basket.
Yeah, if you saw one off just perfectly inside that dead tree and catch a skip, you're bound to be somewhere around the basket.
I think this is Deann's Halo Wraith that she took from AJ.
Oh, and she hits the dead tree, basically meaning that that disc was headed towards the basket. Might have been a little high, little hyzered, but great shot from her, and she'll be an easy up and down most likely. Ooh.
Sick nasty with the Cat Mertsch Tour Series X Cal. Just around circle's edge for the bird.
Shameless plug. Fantastic shot as well. That just needed to get inside, and oh, that's
a nasty roll.
She's not being treated very fairly thus far. Just off on her line and penalized about as bad as you can be penalized.
I don't know how I missed that tree.
Great
Really
shot.
Good pull.
Yeah, into circle 2 for Ellen. Amazing to see her throwing these backhands. It's cool to see that she's not settled. She's not okay just throwing the forehand. She's looking to round her game out and become the best player that she can be.
And that's what it takes. You got to grow your game. You got to get out of your box.
Nice little gap hit from Cynthia right there, putting herself to about 20 feet. Good shot from Deann. She's got a very natural 90 to 120 foot bid that she kind of just stares at the target, doesn't need to turn away, and gives it a chance.
That was on a good line, just a little high.
It seems like she's looking to throw those in whenever she has the opportunity.
Just a bit high.
Nice comebacker putt. And that was a strong bid from yourself. Missing high definitely feels better than missing low. You gave yourself an opportunity, and taking a par away at the end of the day is not too bad of a deal.
Good connection from Cynthia.
A nice bogey hit after the unfortunate roll away on that tee shot. Couple more pars. And this is one of the signature holes, has to be one of the signature holes. Gap off the tee, but then opening up into this beautiful field. Tricky hole though, and par is going to play fantastic, Kat.
Absolutely. You're just wanting to put something out there and let it glide down towards the basket.
We see everything from putters just to get out the opening to full speed drivers, players looking to get into circle 2 and possibly make that 2-putt. At the end of the day, 3 is going to play great from any of these players. Looks like a fairway driver from Deann.
Just pulled it off to the right side a little bit.
No.
And a nasty roll.
Oh my goodness. That roll was probably a half stroke roll. She's going to have a hard time getting up and down to save that par from here. What are you going with here?
I think I'm going with a Champion Glow Thunderbird.
On the aggressive side?
Throwing it a little low and not too direct. Burning out to the right.
Love the play.
It's not too bad.
You made sure you hit the gap.
Man, she throws this so good.
Hyzer flip forehand all the way out there. Yeah, that's an easy up and down for her. Securing that par it'd be nice. At the end of the day, you can't really get the 2 on this one. It would take so much. It's not even worth going for, I don't think.
Cynthia finding the local route. Putting it out in the middle of the fairway.
3 beautiful tee shots on that hole. Cynthia getting a bit fortunate, but the flight of her shot was the right one. Standstill forehand from Deann. Oh no. Didn't look like she was able to follow through on that thing. Kind of had to recoil it. Pulls it left, and this is still tricky. Landing about where your drives were landing. She'll have to get up and down from there.
Nice execution.
That was. Looks like a baseline disc. What was that?
I think that was an R-Pro Pig.
Something that'll grab the ground a little bit.
Yeah, something that just feels good off the finger. And Cynthia's throwing it up in the bullseye as well.
Same for Deann. That'll be a double bogey, unfortunately. His tee shot is just so crucial. Ooh.
Nice shot for Ellen.
That was a bid from the boom. Nice little tap in from you. Rocking the sunglasses, looking very fashionable.
Yeah, it's important to take care of your eyes out there. You get a headache pretty easy in this sun.
Yeah, definitely need to be drinking your water too. We talked about it before, and most of this course is played in the woods, so you can get some shade, but these open holes, they really get you toasty.
They're brutal.
All right, here at the easiest hole on this front 9, the only hole averaging below par. It's a great ace run, Kat.
Absolutely. Most aced it in the practice round.
What are you throwing, forehand, backhand?
Well, I was going with the backhand, but I chose a forehand today. A little bit more confident. Right? Yeah, I was just a little bit more confident on the line, on the gap.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful shot. Because of the way the trees are staggered, that forehand flex for a righty sets up really nice. You see Widboom going to it as well. Not getting the turnover, but staying up on the hill.
There. Yeah.
Don't mean to say all the words, Kat. I apologize. Cynthia has shown us that backhand route.
Unfriendly kick again for Ricciotti.
She's been the recipient of some bad breaks thus far. I'm guessing a bit of a pull from Deann, but no blood, no foul. She's up there about 22 feet for her birdie.
Yep, just willed it up there.
Oh my gosh. Cynthia.
This will leave Cynthia with the putt.
Yeah, it is so uphill. This is a great view, kind of showing you Ellen's standing on a cliff, basically, throwing straight uphill. That's well done from her. Deann passed the basket, so this is downhill.
Jams it.
No
Good
problem.
connection.
Do you know what disc that is that she threw off the tee?
Off the tee, that was her Tour Series Splatter Star Mako.
Looked like a little bit of lack of commitment from Cynthia. Understandably frustrated after taking some unlucky kicks and just being barely off thus far in the round, but still plenty of holes for her to bounce back.
Absolutely. There's so much golf left.
And you are still waiting to play. Finally getting your chance to tap in that birdie. Get you back to even.
Hole 9's a par 5 at 684. It's a pretty tricky hole. It's not a give me. You got the left gap or the right gap to hit, but basically you're trying to get up to where the camera is right now and set yourself up for your second shot to hit this next gap down another tunnel. And then you got to throw it down the hill that is sloping to the right to a basket kind of built up on this little peninsula. But it's a pretty tricky hole nonetheless.
Yeah, it requires accuracy off the tee and into the second shot, and then definitely touch into this green. If your disc goes flying over the edge, it's going to continue 20, 30 feet. The putt back is not good.
That is facts.
What's this watermelon thing you're throwing?
This is a Hawkeye. Smacked down by the invisible branch. Comes into play every now and again.
Stays in the fairway, though, and your opportunity at birdie is still there.
This is looking good.
Good shot from Deann. Ellen choosing that right gap as well with a forehand flex, dead center.
Smack dab in the middle.
Cynthia looking to go 4 for 4. Nice drives off the tee.
Taking that left gap.
Pumps one up there. Great shot from her. It's tricky to get the disc to hold that turn when you're uphill so much.
Absolutely, especially when you're squared off from the aiming point too.
Indeed. Tricky shot from you, but not too far out of position.
No, not at all.
You got a bunch of distance. Look at Ellen.
Jamming them up there. And that's a good shot for her too.
It leaves a forehand approach, suits her game well. Cynthia gets the full flight. She's up there. Deann in between these two trees. Tricky release for her. It looked like her hand was extremely close to that tree.
Yeah, she didn't really have a good look at the right side of the fairway. Got caught up.
Again, very close to a tree. This is just Harmony Bend's teeth coming out to play. This is what this course is known for. Thin hallways, side hill lies. Deann just getting the best of it on this one. This is a 280-foot approach from Boomer. And that's probably a fortunate kick, Kat.
Absolutely. You do not want to be down in the right at all. Looked like Cynthia didn't get a friendly kick there.
This is great position for you. This is your third, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It is coming back, though.
Yeah, but it's still pushed a little bit down there. That is not in Birdie Town.
That is a hard putt to run for sure. Just a little tugged out of your hand.
Just a bit.
And she had to hit about a 4-foot gap right there out of the hand. A tricky approach for Deann. She should be able to get up and down from there. Maybe even make that putt. Just put hole 9 to bed. Head to hole 10. Okay, still a little work for Cynthia.
Nice.
And not even looking at the basket, just trying to get herself up there for a putt. Oh, were you going for that?
It was like a half C. It's a half bid. I wanted to, but I didn't really want to go past it.
The mind wants it, but the body knows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's what you were talking about earlier.
That's exactly what we were talking about. And the reason your body wouldn't let you commit to that. Is this where she landed? Oh,
Yes.
my goodness.
She got her nasty roll down the hill.
That's about 50 feet down that hill, and she's going straddle out forehand just to get back.
Puts it up there nice and close, though.
Well done from down there. Nice putt from Deann. Yeah, I mean, when you're staring at a 24-footer for your double,
Gotta jam it.
you gotta jam it. Nice putt from you. I see you getting the birdie there in the future. Put yourself in good position.
Yeah.
Without throwing your best shots, I'd say you can definitely card the bird on that one. Asking all of these ladies a nice par from Ellen there. And that does it. As we take one last look at the leaderboard, 3 ladies under par, 4 at even, and a slew of them right there behind anybody's game as we head into this back 9. Thank you guys for joining us and being part of this Disc Golf Network exclusive. Don't go anywhere, and we'll see you on that back 9.